Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in once again. Man, it's cold outside today. Boy, I tell you what, Michigan weather has just turned around and showed its ugly face once again, because it was like 87 degrees out last week. Very unheard of for Michigan weather in the middle of April. But that's okay, I loved it, loved it. But hey, it's 32, 33 out today, snowed sometimes on and off. Winter's back, so yeah, that's right. See me rolling. So about out here in the model room with a cup of coffee, and I am doing a entry video for the scale build of Gentleman's. I am coming in late to the party. So I had been issued my number, which is number 20, and Paul over at Styrene Relics is putting this group build on. So Paul, thank you very much for putting this on. I have watched a few guys out there that's already finished their car, and I am just getting started with mine. So that's just how it goes, because that's how things are. So I am gonna do, and I really tossed around this a lot, debating on what to do. I mean, I got a 32 up there I was gonna do, and then I had the like the 29 Roadster, and I thought, man, all those would be great, all those would be great. Well, my wife went to Hobby Lobby today, and they had the big 40% sale, you know. So she picked me up a couple kits, and she was like showing me on her phone, like, would you want any of these? And I says, oh, right there. This is what we're doing. We're gonna do the 37 Ford pickup. The surfboard option, probably not so much. I'm not sure if the glare's on or not, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not used to the different lighting here also, because I notice I'm getting a little more glare on stuff, which that's kind of typical, I guess. So the nose on this isn't my favorite. It's not but it is kind of a cool truck. It does come with a flathead in it already. A lot of these other builds, they have like small block Chevys in them. So I'm gonna have to cut up another kit just to get the engine anyway. So I figured, you know what? We're gonna run with this kit here and go from there. So we'll do some modifications to it and make it fit into the build. So like I say, this is a pretty nice looking kit, and it's a Revell kit, so it should be a good to go, nice builder. So this is my entry into that build. So looking forward to doing this and getting on it. Other than that, I had her pick me up this one. Yes, the AMT Super Stones Firestone 79 Ford pickup. This is a crappy building kit. Yes, it is. Actually, from there forward, it actually goes together very well. From there back, that box is horrible. The last one of these I built, I had to shim that so much to get that to fit right. It was like, what were you thinking? I mean, did anybody build this? Did you guys try this out before you released it to the public? Either way, so I had talked to you guys a while back about building a pulling truck. So I actually have the Mobius pickup. I have the, wherever I did with it, it's up there somewhere. Yes, no, the snowplow truck. I don't know what I did with it. Ah, there it is. That one's the 72 Ranger. So the XLT. So that was my original plan to do that, but I really want to build it as the snowplow, because I mean, you don't see a lot of snowplow model kits, do you? I just think that'd be cool just to build that. I saw Jason's from Blue Ox Model. He built his, and I thought, man, that looks just so cool. I gotta build mine. So this, I think, is gonna be my pulling truck, because the kit's kind of a crappy kit anyways. So it'll be a good one to cut up and chop up and alter it and everything else. So I have a resin engine here. It's an FE engine that I had purchased from Raising Cane from Chris, and it's pretty cool. I had him make me some headers coming out of the hood, the whole 9 yards. So we're going to incorporate that engine into this, and we're going to put some big tires on it and make it look super cool and get it ready for the track. So that's what this is going to be for, and I'm going to start this probably after the 37 for the Gentleman's build. So that's where we're going. So that's where we're at. That's what's going to happen with this. That's what's going to happen with that one. So we're going to open that up maybe next time around. First off, we're going to finish that Coronet. And I was looking at that today, and man, the paint looks really good on it, but I don't know. I might give it one more hit. I might. I don't know yet. We'll see. If we do, I'll do it on the video, and we'll see how it goes. Because the The panel lines are pretty light, you know, because I did not use primer, which is okay. Like I say, I don't primer a lot of my body kits on there. But a lot of times you use the metallics. The metallic wants to walk, you know, kind of step away from that panel line. It wants to lay more on a flat surface for something sharp. So I'm going to try some panel line in there and then maybe repaint it. I might wet sand it down and give me that really glossy look, because the thing is super, super smooth right now. And I got like only maybe two spots of dust in it. So I thought, risky, trying to do it again, you know. But I think my new filtration systems work pretty good in here. Like I say, because that booth is nasty. It needs to be cleaned out. So I think maybe cleaning it next time, I think we'll be good to go. So that's what we're going to do with that. Like I said, I'm going to panel line it, and I think I'm going to repaint it. I got a lot of that avocado green left. It didn't take much at all to spray that, especially how big the car was. So all's good. All's good. So, okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this up just short and sweet today, and go from there. So other than that, you guys have a good one, and thanks for stopping by and checking out the channel. So we will see you in the next video.